Yo, what's good? It's your guy Braumah, BraumahBeats.com. Real quick, I want to show you what I did with Stargate VST to beef up this beat. Let me play the beat for you, and then I'm going to go through it and show you exactly what I did, what sounds I used out of this insane, out of this world, crazy VST. Alright, check it out. Okay, so let's go through it. So these drums you hear swinging are definitely from my ER drum collection. That's why they sound organic and they're swinging like that. Check it out. I'm gonna just play the drums so you can hear the swing. Feel where I was coming from with it. Okay, so I needed something that was gonna walk so I could make the beat talk. So it starts with the drums when it comes to that. I use one other VST analog laboratory to create this. Right, some fat plush chords, but I needed them to feel more alive. I needed them to have more flavor, more character. So that's where the Stargate VST came in, and I was able to find these pads called White Wings. And there was another one too that I'll play you that one solo. So let me play this one solo, and it's going to go into these other pads too. Okay, the other one that comes in under second, that one's called Energy Lead. It's actually a lead, but I used it as a pad because of the character that it has to it. Is very floaty. So let me play that one to you solo just by itself. And see, that's what's so beautiful about this is that could be used as a lead depending on how how you make it function. You could go ahead and set the attack different and mess with the glide. It used to be called portamento. I'm sorry, I'm old school. Mess with the glide and and change it from a polyphonic sound to a monophonic sound. But anyway, that's how I laid the soundscape for that. And then there's two other leads that come in during the hook I want to play you, and then we're going to get to my favorite part, which is the bass, right? That's the soul of the beat. The drums are the heartbeat. So let's listen. This lead right here is called Heaven Dew. And then this other one coming in is called Hard Rock. And that hard rock you hear is very stretchy. If you add the glide even higher on there, you'll get a very stretchy sound, like way back in the day on the G-Funk classic records. They always use that lead. So here's the bass line. This is my favorite part of the beat because I love bass lines, and it really helped me make the track float by what I did with the bass. There's this finger glide roll thing that I learned from Battle Cat that I did on this bass right here. This bass is called 808 King, and you see the glides all the way up. I got it on legato. I love putting my bass on legato because when you're gliding your fingers on the keys, the note glides into the next one. It doesn't sound like like it's hitting a new note, it glides into it. So it makes a very stretchy, rubbery bass, and that's how I love my basses. So anyway, let me play the bass solo. Okay, alrighty. So there we have that. And so this is what the magic of it was. I had the beat, I had the drums, I had that sound in there, but it needed much more. I needed much more to take it to that next level, to take the sound to the cosmos. And that's what you want to do. You want to bring your listeners on an odyssey, on a journey, a fantastic voyage out of this world, outside of their troubles, outside of all of the daily mundane things that they've got to go through already. It's your job to help them get past that by taking them on the journey through your music. So with Stargate VST, I was easily able to do that because of the sounds are literally, they're so out of this world, and so they're so cinematic. I could use these to score a film if I wanted to. That's how epic this Stargate VST is, and that's what it was designed for, is to bring your sounds to that next level. Like, some producers are like, yo, something's wrong, my beat's missing something. It's not that, it's just that you're not using the right sounds that are able to add more flavor, character, and life to your music. So when you're using a VST like Stargate VST, you're easily going to find, I mean, there's over 100 patches in here, presets. That's not counting what you could do to tweak the sound and to make it your own. That's the most important thing we could do as producer pioneers, is create our own sound. So we don't use these VSTs just because the hottest producer is using them. Okay, that's cool, but it's what we could do with them. How can we make this sound like me, so my name could be known as turning this shit out and making it sound like myself. So that's what it's really about. And you want to have access to sounds, like I said, that bring your quality already to the higher level. You don't want to be caught using sounds that sound extra digital. That's why I love analog sounds, because they give your music that warmth, and you want that. With Stargate VST, you hear the warmth in this track right here. The whole thing sounds like you're floating. So anyway, let me know how you feel about the joint. Leave your comments. Make sure you grab your copy of Stargate VST while you still can. This is a very legendary collector's piece. It's not. We might not keep it on the market that long because it's so crazy already, and producers are already stepping their sound game up by just using it. Right? You're gonna have ideas out of this world. You're gonna open up new portals of creativity that you didn't even think were possible once you get your hands on this VST. I promise you. So anyway, let me get out of here. I just wanted to show you what I did with it, how man, I was flabbergasted, because I was like, okay, it's done. Let me go ahead and put it to use. And this is only one of the masterpieces that is brought to life for me. So I'm going to show you the next track in my next video. Leave your comments. Make sure you like and subscribe. That helps me get more producers able to view this. My goal is your music mentor. My goal is to help 1 million music producers take their sound, brand, and mind to the next level. So help me do that by joining the journey. Alright? Peace, love, and beats. I'll see you in the next video.